Level 1. The Novice. You are 7 years old, and your father is leaving you at a gate that is not your home. You will not see your family again for years, maybe ever. This is not a punishment. Your father called in every favor he had, and paid a debt he didn't owe just to get you through this gate, into the hands of a religious order that most kingdoms fear, and no king fully controls. You don't know it yet, but you've just joined the Teutonic Knights. And the war you're about to fight isn't the one anyone told you about. Level 2. The Brother Knight. You spend years training before you're allowed to call yourself a Knight of the Order. Weapons, horsemanship, Latin, scripture, obedience drilled into you as hard as swordplay. When you finally take your vows, they are the same 3 vows every religious knight swears: poverty, chastity, obedience. But your cross is not the red cross you've heard the Templars wear, and not the white cross of the Hospitallers. Yours is black, plain, severe, cut straight, nothing decorative about it. You are handed your armor, your weapon, your horse. Then you're given your first order. Not south, toward Jerusalem, like you expected. North. Level 3. The Frozen Frontier. There is no ancient holy city where you're going. There are forests so dense they swallow the light by midday, rivers that freeze hard enough to march an army across, and people, the Prussians, the Lithuanians, who worship gods far older than the ones you were raised on, and have no plans to stop. A Polish duke invited your order here to help subdue his pagan neighbors. That invitation becomes something much bigger. Your order carves out its own state on this frontier, answering to no king, ruling directly over everything it conquers. You learn to survive winters that kill men who don't know how. You fight in snow up to your knees, in forests where you can't see 50 feet ahead. This is not the crusade you pictured as a boy at that gate. Level 4. The Enemy That Disappeared. Here's what nobody warns you about before you take your vows. The pagans you were sent here to fight don't stay pagan forever. And your order keeps fighting anyway. Now you stand on a battlefield, facing men who carry crosses of their own, Polish and Lithuanian soldiers, Christian, praying to the same God you do. The war's original justification quietly disappeared years ago. Nobody told the war to stop. In 1410, at a place called Grunwald, you face the largest combined army your order has ever seen. You lose. Badly. Your Grand Master dies on the field. Your order never fully recovers. Level 5. The End. You survive Grunwald. What you don't survive, in a sense, is watching your order's reason for existing slowly disappear. The state you helped build shrinks year after year, ceded to the very Christian neighbors you were once sent to fight. Eventually, one of your own Grand Masters does something none of the founders could have imagined. He converts to a new faith entirely, dissolves the order's territory, and turns it into a secular duchy under his own family's name. Your order isn't destroyed by a king. It isn't dissolved by a pope. It just stops needing to exist. 3 orders, 3 different beginnings, 3 completely different endings, burned, absorbed, and quietly dissolved from the inside. And every single one of them started the exact same way, a small group of men who believed they were answering a call from God. That's the 3rd order down. If you want to see how the next one rises and falls, subscribe, and I'll see you at level 1.